Wah, 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 wah. Very eventful day, folks. Folks, very eventful. Okay? Now, I don't even know where to start. Because so much has happened today. Yeah? And those events have told us so much. Yeah? Most of what I've been telling you here. And you know, I've been getting a lot of flack from what I'd call NIS officers. You know, there are a lot of NIS officers online. Yeah? They have like 5-6 handles. They make funny comments online, like, oh, you know, I also voted for NASA, but now because Raila is refusing to concede defeat, I've changed my mind. I'll never vote for him. You know, ridiculous and impossible and unrealistic comments like that. Yeah, the whole idea is just to brainwash people, feed propaganda to people. Yeah, and I've been getting, and I know those people, and I always pretend when I'm talking to them. I just pretend I'm talking to an ordinary person, and I know exactly where they're coming from. I know the way they talk. Kumbuka hao ni watu walinipaka makamasi. I'm the son of a cop. Hey, I can smell them from 100 miles away. 100 miles away. I'm aware that even nowadays they don't, you know, in the old days most of them used to be cops, but you see nowadays a lot of them are soldiers, some of them are even just civilians, but I can just smell them from so far away. So I've been getting a lot of flack from these guys. Oh, who is financing this idiot? At who, you know, who's financing you? What are you saying? You know, you have no idea what you're saying, Chris. Very poorly researched, ridiculous, you know, abuses mostly. Yeah. And over the information. And you see, I normally have a thick skin for criticism. I think the whole idea is to intimidate me. The whole idea is to make me get offended so that I lose focus with what I'm doing. Hiyo watajaribu sana. That is not possible with me. Yeah? I know they're listening to this. It is not possible with me, NIS officers. Muendelee tuna kazi yenyu, kila mtu afanye kazi yake. Anyway, what I've been saying here has come out very clearly. Yes? And let me just tell you the chain of events. You make your own conclusion, then I'll tell you what is happening here. Because it is in black and white. Anybody who doubted that this election was stolen, anybody who doubted that the government is hiding something, today if you're still doubting, then you are either you have taken the oath and you cannot see beyond the oath you have taken, yeah, to preserve everything in the house of whoever took those oaths, yeah, or maybe you're mentally challenged, yeah, or I don't know what. Others, it should be very obvious. And I'm not even talking about NASA supporters, I'm talking about the rest of us. NASA supporters are able to see things very clearly, although they get emotional, yeah. But the rest of us should be able to see things very clearly. And you need to ask yourself one question, okay? You don't care how you win, even if you cheat, you steal, because stealing votes is a very serious crime, my friends. Very serious. We're taking it very lightly. Huyo mama ambaye line up since morning till evening, you just tell her, you come and just rubbish what she has done. Mtalaumiwa na Mungu, mtapata laana mtaamini. Anyway, hiyo ni shauri yenu na Mungu. Everybody with his own God. Okay? Anyway, two incidences happened today. The bombers were going to announce the president today. That one I can confirm. Okay? The carpet was brought out. Yeah, there's a special VIP carpet. A special podium for the president to give his acceptance speech was brought out. The president's, the guy who is in charge of his DECA, Nini, you know, PR and so on. I forgot, the name just escapes my mind, the title, yeah, was there. Everything was ready for the announcement to be made. And the president even came. Okay? Now, at the end of the day, there was no announcement. But the interesting thing is that as soon as the NASA people came in, Bwana Orengo told everybody in the press conference. Immediately they arrived, they said, oh, we heard that you want to make an announcement of the results of the presidency. The IEBC officials lied. They denied. They said, no. There's no announcement you're about to make. Gosh, will somebody tell me what's going on here? Yeah? They denied completely. They were not making any announcement. Anyway, to cut a long story short, the NASA presented them with the documentary proof. And that documentary proof, whatever it was so major that, because I told you yesterday, these people are determined. Once they've decided something out of Mamisha, they'll do things the way they want to do them. Whatever that was in that document was so major that they changed their minds. There was no announcement. And I'm told by reliable sources that the president was sneaked out. He arrived, yes, but he was sneaked away quickly, away from Bomas. Yeah, I don't know. I think the idea was, to show. I don't know. Let me not speculate. Okay, so that is the position, no announcement. Number 2, and of course this information is available all over the place. I'm just trying to get you the information maybe which will not be that information out there. Number 2, both the IEBC and NASA agreed that this is not a process which will end tomorrow. It is a long process because they have to get 48,000, the total number of polling stations, each of those forms 34A and B must be gotten, okay, and verified. Yeah. Now, of course, IBC don't want to do this because me and you know that those documents have been altered. Okay, we have seen a lot of evidence all over the place. Some people have even posted some of these things online. These things have been altered. Okay, but anyway, that legally, by law, that is what must happen. Okay, so now we have some wait to do. I don't know. I would estimate if they're going to do a serious job, not less than 2 days. Okay. However, this agreement between IEBC and NASA is neither here nor there, because let me tell you something in case you didn't know. IEBC is not independent. It answers to some powerful people. So if the powerful people wake up tomorrow and say we shall make an announcement to append or spend it, the announcement will be made. Okay, and Uhuru Kenyatta will be announced the winner. Yeah, the results don't matter. That can be, the final cooking can be done later to prove what they're saying. Okay, or as somebody was saying, reverse engineering. Yes, you reach a final conclusion, then you come back to sort out, put everything neatly to prove what you've already done. Okay, this is what's happening. Okay, so don't start feeling relieved or anything. Anything can happen. Mali tumefika, even at night. Yeah. I know the constitution says there must be sworn in a public place. I'm not sure if it says at night or during the day. They can go to a public place at night and invite people and swear in. Yeah, so anything can happen. Yeah, I'm just being realistic. Number 2, the biggest drama of the day was the raid by police in full view of the press when they raided the NASA Runda tallying center. Now, what NASA did, the technical team headed by Professor David D. You know Professor D is well known. They had set up and they were trying to show the press how their center works, what they have, the Form 34s they're gathering, whatever they're doing there. Okay? As they were doing that, they received SMSs that cops were on the way to raid the place. Okay? Flying squad policemen came in, and the way they came in is very interesting. Because if you're not keen, you'd not even know they had been there. Yeah, it's like they're doing a raid, but they don't want people to know they raided. Just the way Westlands were done. In Westlands, up to today, people believe there was no raid. Equipment was destroyed, things taken away, but up to today, people believe there was no raid in Westlands. The tallying center of NASA. Okay? So anyway, that was done, and these people had guns. People saw the guns, very big guns, like they were coming for terrorists. This country of ours, I think we're a police state now. We just need to announce it officially. Kenya is a police state. Okay? Now, then what I want to draw your attention to is I want to ask a very simple question. Why are the security agents so bothered about a NASA tallying center? I mean, that center was open to the press only for a few minutes before they were there. Yeah? What is it that the security forces are fearing NASA has that they must raid and destroy and seal, and raid in a way that there's no evidence they were there? Oh, my friends, I don't know. I just don't know where we've reached. This is just crazy. Now, let me tell you in black and white what it is. It is clear now, it is very clear, that having a NASA center that will tally the original Form 34As will change the winner of these elections as far as the IEBC are telling us right now. That should be very clear to everybody. So wacha tungoje tu hizo drama zingine, but those who are doubting, even NIS agents, I will tell you in your face, Uhuru did not win the elections. Period. Let's get the person who won. If Uhuru won, then what is the problem with these raiding tallying centers? Why don't we go through these things and find the real winner of the election? Period. If Uhuru won, it's okay. I have no problem with that. And I'm sure a lot of Kenyans don't have a problem. Yes, even if he won the whole of Western, he won even Nyanza, he won I don't know where, yeah, that is okay. But let us have the documentary proof that the president won these elections. Is that so difficult to ask? Until next time. Oh, before I go, I know I've been carried away, but there's also some more sensitive information which I cannot include here, which is available in Club 1999. Members, you just need to look at this video. Below this video in Club 1999, you will see that shocking information. If you're not a member, it's easy. Just look in the description area of this video. You'll get information. Become a member right away. Get that information. Folks, we need to pray for our country. Folks, please let us remain calm. Let us not become emotional, because clearly we have some very clever people inside NASA and have the situation well in hand. They do not need your violence, okay? And I know a lot of these people cause violence are actually criminals. They just want to loot, steal people, take advantage of the situation, kuiba mali ya wengine. Okay? Violence has never solved anything. Let us just keep our peace. Let us be very peaceful. Let us see this thing to the end. Okay? If we tally those things and we find that the winner is a different winner, and the powers that be still want to swear in their favored person, there's no violence will not help. Let them go ahead and do it. Because I assure you, there's a God in heaven, and that God is seeing. And finally, one day, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow. I just urge patience. God is in control, guys. God is in control. If all these things have happened the way they have happened, you can already see God is in control. Kwa hivyo wachia tu Mungu tu. Yeah? Just continue to be on your knees. Continue to observe. Don't be stupid. Observe. Yeah? Get the information I'm giving you, but don't get angry. Forgive your enemies. Okay? These are desperate people. They want power at all costs. That is what is coming out clearly. Kwa hivyo ni watu wa kuonea huruma. There's no need of getting angry and causing violence. Just relax. Be cool. Everything is going to be okay. Until next time, this is yours truly, Chris Kumekucha.